This is Mombasa, Kenya. Likoni slums, to be specific. Allegedly, the public domain has these slums for a no-go zone. Drug dealership and crime are the two main adjectives that the public has for the Likoni slums. Though we've got to find out whether this is true or just about an allegation. For my case, the government pays me to cycle through the alleged dangerous, notorious slums of Likoni. Today I'm privileged to showcase what Likoni life looks like. I'll be meeting the most notorious alleged criminal gang members, have a little chat with them as we pedal in the deep corridors of Likoni. So this is a daily routine and we are here on the road for the fact. So let's find out if Likoni is as bad as they taint it or whether that is not the case. So we'll be pedaling for about 20 kilometers deep into the corridors of these very slums. I've got my cameras on, I've got my bicycle on, so let's confirm whether I'll have my camera safe back and my bicycle on safe mode. Initially, there happened a terror group that I've mentioned in most of my videos back in 1990s, the Kaya Bombo that terrorized and took off the streets of Likoni, and that negatively tainted the image of these very slums. And to date, Likoni is known for gang violence, sexual harassment, and drug dealership. Those are just about the best descriptions that the public domain has for these slums. So today we'll be turning right deep into the most notorious slums. We'll be heading to Kiwerera, Soweto, which are allegedly confirmed to be the most dangerous slums. No-go corridors, Panga Boys infested corridors, some say. So far, nothing noted unusual, business as usual, and the best description for these slums as at now is calm. First right turn heads to Soweto, where I'm signaled to stop. I got to comply. If I were you, I know some could already be trembling and will never stop. So let's see who stopped me and why did he? Being a regular cyclist along these corridors, most residents are familiar with my bicycle. Kashanga, an allegedly notorious criminal gang member, as per the residents here. Stereotyping will have most men here, most boys here for criminal labels.
Kashanga, vipi? Umetafutwa sana wewe.
Natafutwa nani mister? Natafutwa nani?
Kesi mingi sana kama saba.
Kuna kesi kama mimi natulia.
Au hujatulia?
Mimi natulia mister.
Kesi mingi sana. Serious.
Mimi natulia mister Max.
Ya juzi umeonekana mali.
Wapi?
Kuna mali umeonekana juzi.
Wapi?
Mula kuna kesi hapo. Sema kweli Kashanga.
Sio maana nakuona nafuta kwa nini makusudi mambo sina mnatulia na.
Sasa ndio una kesi wewe. Aligani lakini
uko poa. Bata
basi tembelee Mula tujue kwa kwaje.
Huyu mama alisema alibwa viatu.
Kuna mama aliibiwa sijui vipi.
Huyo mama yuishi hapo mbele mopo hivi. Anasema alibwa simu. Alisema si mimi uko hapo.
Hebu tuende.
This time Kashanga is very confident, claiming he's never participated in criminal acts, though the public has him for a notorious gang member.
Na sasa akikutaja sisi tutasemaje?
Mimi nakwambia hapa kutaja tunatie pingu tunapata matatizo.
He agrees to take me to the complainant to clear his name.
Kwa wapi? Anamjua?
Shida ipo. Kuna yule bi mkubwa ambaye anakaa hapo na ambaye anakujiponga podoa yule. Mtoto yule. Vipi? Uko na namba zake ni tumpige maana huyu ni afande. Sasa mimi nasikia anatafuta nimrudie na yeye asema si mimi.
Alisema si wewe?
Maana alikuja akaniambia si huyu. Tunakwenda kwa confirmation.
Kwani alikuja aliandikisha statement huko?
Aliripoti, kaniambia mimi.
Hamja track.
Ilikuwa ni mambo ya simu?
Mambo ya simu bwana.
Si mambo ya simu. Yeye anasema ni simu? House breaking ile.
House break.
Kijana wako amekataa kutulia kabisa. Sisi tunamsamehe kabisa. Ona. Ana robbery ana nini tunamsamehe anarudi.
Sikiza, wajua serikali. Sikiza mbanga.
Alafu wewe iba tukose kujua.
Serikali sio watu wa kuchezea. Unajua kama balozi. Sasa nakuelezea wewe, serikali sio watu wa kuchezea. Wewe mjomba wangu kweli, lakini usiwasikize vizuri anaokuambia. Wajua kukwambia information inatoka ndani. Sio kwamba ati umebuni wenyewe. Kwa hivyo mtu akikwambia kitu msikize vizuri na umueleze kwa uhakika, umueleze kuwa sio mimi na kieleweke kuwa sio. Lakini usiseme sio wewe kumbe utakuja walaumu. Utakuja tuona tuntulia sisi wale mshamba wetu.
Sasa basi utakuja kuona Mulwa ako na kesi yako. Ukipata si wewe Mande. Ukipata si wewe sawa.
Mimi sawa.
Muangalie Mungu.
Sawa balozi.
Kwa pande Maxwell, mimi nitakuja siku hizi sona na lamgoka niachana nene kitu.
Ilete ile kalikali. Asa.
He's got his defense and involves a third party to intervene in clearance of his name. The main challenge within these slums, just like any other slums, is the poverty level here and perhaps the alleged drug consumption, which hasn't been proved for now. So at least to this level, you can all confirm that the streets are not as dangerous as they call it. My interaction with most youths here, I've had a little chat with most youths here who all confirm lack of government interventions. That is to say, limited empowerment programs to kick them off. Likewise, parents, interaction with the parents would have it for lack of finances to have their children to schools, to the right levels of schooling, as most are dropouts. Lately, I'm noticing a number of non-governmental organizations that are coming over to restructure the streets of Likoni, with the most coming up with programs to include educational sponsorship programs. However, the organizations are not that much, so there's still a gap in between. Remember, this slum accommodates more than 50% of the population of Mombasa. So most Mombasa being an island with no residential places, most residents sought to get to Likoni. The high population here will automatically become a challenge. So that's why we've got several initiatives to include the United Nations linked organizations that are currently coming strong to mainly sensitize on domestic violence, matters on sexual offences acts, and youth empowerment. And other conversations with most parents here and the youths likewise called for more empowerment programs, unlike for investment in entertainment where most organizations are heavily invested. There's need for further youth developmental activities. If anyone would ask for my opinion to any other challenge faced within these slums, I won't have it for crime. I will have it for inefficient strategies to reintegrate the already the convicts back into the society. So there is a main challenge where integration of these very alleged criminals has become a main challenge. Most would, as alleged, sought back to the very criminal activities that they were charged for. So far, generally, averagely, I can have this place for averagely calm, inhabitable, and for that case, let us kick off the allegations of this place being heavily crime infested, as that is not the case. We still got our cameras on, we still got our bikes on. And for now, we headed right to Mutongwe, where we've done already a video on Mutongwe. I've mentioned a story about Mutongwe, the 1994 tragedy that took place within Mutongwe, which had several men, about 500 men. According to the interview that I have with the residents, there are more than 500 men drowned following the capsizing of the 1994 MV Mutongwe ferry that was attributed by merely negligence of the ferry management and the negligence of the passengers who overcame the ferry and forcefully made entry into the already fully loaded ferry, leading to its capsized. So remember, this is Max Gamble TV. Remember to subscribe.